Hello, friends and neighbors. Happy New Year to you and your loved ones. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Michael Burke. Many of you have been receiving my market report for many years, and I thank you for subscribing. We are up to 35,000 subscribers at this time, and I think that's awesome. I cannot thank you enough for helping making my team, Team Michael Burke, one of the top producing teams in Southwest Florida. Every month when I send out my market report, I receive so many questions and emails about the market or general real estate. Many times they're the same questions. I thought this year I'd change things up by coming to you by video. I can share with you my take on the market for that month, along with an answer to a question from one of our readers. So let's get into January 2014 market report at this time. History has repeated itself while inventory is slightly increasing at this time of year. At the same time, inventory is still less than it was over this time last year. We need more quality inventory to showcase to our seasonal buyers. So if you have the slightest interest of selling, please send me an email so I can send you a market analysis specific to your property, along with a custom marketing plan. Remember, any agent can list a property. It takes a seasoned professional to market a property. There is a big difference. We're also seeing some of the new construction is now competing with the traditional resellers. This is great news for buyers who want choices. I cannot stress enough for buyers to consult with a real estate professional or have representation when you go to an on-site sales office. It does not cost any more for this type of service. In most cases, a savvy agent is going to save you money in the negotiation process. But the biggest benefit to the buyer is that you have someone that represents you and look out for your best interests during the transaction. I'm also seeing prices are increasing throughout the area. However, we're not going to see a big spike up in the prices as they came down when the bubble burst itself years ago. When listing a property, it's so important not to get greedy. The buyers see the comparables and are more educated than ever before. The buyers set the market along with the lenders. So keep in mind, if there's a financial contingency when a contract comes to you, the house is going to, or the property is going to be appraised. So we have to make sure that it does appraise, or the buyers will want to negotiate the contract. It's very important. This month's question comes from Stephen in New York. He owns a property in Bonita Springs, and he wants to know what he needs to do. He had 15 showings in the last 4 months. So Stephen, without seeing your property or normal feedback from the showings, I'll do my best to answer your question. In my professional opinion, it hasn't been a market you should have had an offer or contract by now. So you need to look at the following and review with your agent to see if review with your agent to see what's going to impact your showings or lack of showings. We need to look at the feedback from the prospective buyers. What are they saying about your property when they viewed it? Is it good, bad, or is it something you could change? I'm also going to probably upset some agents by saying this, but is your agent marketing your property, or is it just listed on the MLS? As I mentioned previously, there's a big difference. In many cases, though, it is the price. Something's keeping your property from receiving its fair amount of showings. So when I say price, I mean based on the closed data, how does your property stack up? Do you have the view? Do you have the exposure, the upgrades similar to some property sold? Please do not look at the active listings, because the true pulse of the market lies within closed data. Bottom line, if your property is overpriced, some buyers will think you are not realistic and take the path of least resistance and work with more competitively priced properties. So if your price is competitive, you will increase your showings. If you increase your showings, you increase the odds of an offer. It doesn't get any easier than that. So once again, thank you for being a valued subscriber, reader, client, friend. I wish you and your loved ones the best and a very blessed of 2014, and God bless you.